Hey guys, we're going to do something a little different today. I saw a video by right here. This is by Alpha Investments. I've watched Rudy for a few years now. His channel is all about Magic the Gathering. He also has some longer form videos about like investing and whatnot because he used to be a professional trader. That was his job before he got into the whole magic thing. Now he's this big magic investor and YouTuber, and I'm not into magic cards at all. So it's probably kind of weird that I watch his channel. Although I think probably a lot of people that watch Rudy aren't into magic. I just like the way he presents. He's funny. It's just interesting, good to put on in the background sometimes. So I caught his latest video, another eBay Black Lotus scam, and I wanted to talk about it because it involves eBay, which is where we make the majority of our income. So I was very curious, and so I took a look at this listing, and I encourage you to watch the video, which I'll link below. Another eBay Lotus scam. It's only 6 minutes and 50 seconds, so it's a quick watch. But this is the listing in question, and when I initially, it's very well done if this is a scam because it seems the whole story just seems somewhat believable until you get to one certain part. Okay, so we have a Magic the Gathering 30-year-old collection. Most have no date, so I don't know sets. Okay, that sounds like something I might not put that in the title, but dealing with stuff that I don't necessarily know about, that seems reasonable, right? And then we have photos. It's a big box, a big long box of cards here. And if you look at the listing here, she got it from a neighbor's son, and he got married, so the mom was selling bunches of his old stuff. Sounds reasonable so far. I've actually bought stuff like that in that particular situation before. As a matter of fact, one time, this is early on, I bought a Nintendo 64 in the box and about 30 games all complete in the box for $60 or $70, and the stuff was worth well over $1,000. So I understand. Like how that can happen. So that first sentence doesn't really bother me. Said it was 92 or 93 when he started collecting. I think each row holds about 1,000 cards. The estimate is 3,500 cards. It is almost 20 pounds. Okay, so, and then she starts putting adding to the listing with answers to questions, I guess. Brought to my attention, there's a specific card of interest in this lot. So if you watch the video, the card she's talking about is this Black Lotus card. It's basically, if you don't know anything about Magic the Gathering, which I don't either, so I'm not professing to be have any knowledge whatsoever, but I do know that the Black Lotus card is the holy grail for Magic the Gathering collectors or investors. And this is the card, and you see here it's showing a value of 50K. I'm sure that depends on condition, grade, etc., right? But let's just say the cards are worth 10 to 100,000, somewhere in there, right? Just a lot of money. And then if you go look at her listing, second photo here, it may be in some of the other photos, but I was finally able to spot what everybody is going crazy about. It is this card right here. If you can, trying to blow it up bigger. Click to enlarge. Here we go. Well, that's the best I could do. It's this card right here. You see how it has the 0 up top and this brown background and then the green, and you can see something here. Well, that is supposedly why people are bidding like crazy on that lot, is because it looks like there's a Black Lotus here. So the question then it becomes, what are the chances that out of 3,500 cards, and you can see how she hasn't presented here, we are supposed to believe that she didn't know what these cards were, and just this little piece of the most valuable card in the hobby is showing here. It just happens to be showing. It happens to be in the set and happens to be showing in this photo, just that little piece to where you can't really see the whole thing. And she added a bunch of stuff here. And she's saying, like, I encourage all, I'll link this auction too. But she's saying that I scanned the card of interest, and she's really careful not to actually put Black Lotus anywhere in any of this. And she's not going to take it down because she's claiming in one of these messages here that eBay is going to charge her like $500 to end the auction. Here we go. So it seems that based on the bids, eBay would expect $500 or more to remove the listing, and I don't have that to throw away. Is that true? I've ended a couple of auctions in the past, never anything of this kind of value though. So I am not sure if that's true or not. I don't know. I would think it's probably not, but it's too easy to disprove, so I would think it would be kind of weird to put it there. Holy crap, people, y'all are killing me over here. I'm trying to keep up with all the messages and requests, but I have mommy employee ×2, house and critter duties to handle also. I work all day till 5-ish, and then there's 4th grade math when I get home. This new math method is killing me. I'm not ignoring y'all, I swear. And she is from Alabama, so the y'all usage makes sense. Please don't set offers to meet up with cash and sidestep the process. Hey y'all, I think that's necessary for me to take the lots to Geek Z Haven. For further, this was done today. Further authentications, I can figure your bidding based on specific cards. Yes, the $50,000 Black Lotus probably. And without knowing their authenticity, I wouldn't find it right to accept bids on bull. The cards of interest turn out to be bull. I will then handle the situation at hand. My character and my integrity are worth way more to me than money. Okay, so what do y'all think? Like, the whole thing, like when I look at her account, member since 2012, 64, let's look at the feedback. Occasional, like, hobby type seller, I would guess. 12 months, 64 feedback, total of 165. No negative feedback. This is definitely not like a make an account, pump and dump kind of thing. If we look at her other listings, she only has 2 things for sale: a Stradivarius style violin, and then these magic cards. So not a whole bunch of items here to really judge by. But then if we look at the solds, we do have, now this does kind of jump out at me because I see, like, you know, standard eBay buy sell kind of stuff. Belt buckle for $45 or whatever it sold for. $31 for some cards, 99 cents, 33. This is typical get used stuff and sell it kind of eBay prices. Here's some Dungeons and Dragons stuff. That's a pretty good price on that book. Junk jewelry lot, unsearched, untested. Large flat rate box full. $430. So nothing really jumps out until you look at this latest thing. All of a sudden, bam, $5,000 pair of 4-carat princess cut sapphire earrings. When everything else before that, I don't see any solds in the past 90 days for anything above $430. It is a little alarming to me that she has some $5,000 earrings, and then now she has a listing for something that has that's over $8,100 now. Let's see what it's at right now. Over $8,100 now, and yeah, it just seems off. The last 2 things that she's listed, even if she claims she didn't know this was going to go that high, it's odd to me. The last thing was $5K, and now this is at $8,100K and climbing. So Let's see, the bids I'm sure are rolling in like crazy, especially since Rudy's video. He's got a big channel. So I'm not going to say this is definitely a scam, um, but this picture right here with this black lotus just kind of peeking out there and mostly covered up, but just enough to where you could see it. If that's not planned, that would be one hell of a coincidence. So I'm curious to know what you guys think. Is this a scam? What is going to happen with this? And are y'all buying? If you look at these messages, are you buying all this? Um, Especially with the part about the new math and whatnot. I just, I just don't know. I just don't know. This picture to me is kind of a smoking gun, but it could be a coincidence. What do you think?